The Great American Myth. For decades, we've been told the same story. Renting is throwing your money away. People say if you don't buy a home, you're failing at the American dream. But I've seen plenty of people go broke, buying a house they couldn't afford. And I've seen renters become millionaires. The truth is, a house can be a great investment, or it can be a massive liability. Today, we're putting the emotions aside and looking at the cold, hard math to see which path is actually going to make you wealthy in 2026. The hidden costs of owning. When you rent, your rent is the maximum you will pay for housing that month. When you own, your mortgage is the minimum. Most people only look at the monthly payment, but they forget the unrecoverable costs of home ownership. I'm talking about property taxes, homeowners insurance, and the big one, maintenance. In the U.S., you should expect to spend 1% to 2% of your home's value every year just to keep it standing. If you buy a $400,000 house, that's $4,000 to $8,000 a year gone. No equity, no profit. Just the cost of being a landlord to yourself. The power of renting and investing. Now, let's look at renting. Yes, you don't build equity, but renting gives you something a house doesn't. Mobility and capital. If renting a modest apartment is $1,000, cheaper than a mortgage payment, and you take that $1,000 and pump it into an S&P 500 index fund every single month, you might end up with more wealth in 30 years than the person who bought the house. Plus, if a better job opens up in another state, you can pack your bags and go. A homeowner is locked in by closing costs and real estate commissions that can eat 6% to 10% of their home's value when they sell. The rule of 5%. So, how do you decide? I want you to use the rule of 5%. Take the value of the home you want to buy and multiply it by 5%. Then divide that by 12. If you can rent a similar place for less than that number, renting is mathematically superior. For example, on a $500,000 home, 5% is $25,000. Divided by 12. That's about $2,083. If you can rent that same house for $1,800, you are actually saving money by renting and investing the difference. Buying only makes sense if you plan to stay for at least 7 to 10 years. A house is a lifestyle choice first and an investment second. Don't let your neighbors or your real estate agent pressure you into a 30-year prison sentence. If the numbers don't add up, run the math, protect your cash flow, and build your wealth on your own terms. If this helped you see clearly, hit that subscribe button. We're making smart moves only. I'll see you in the next lesson.